Hi, my name is Jim O'Brien, and I am a ClearOS user. My company, the O'Brien Business Group, is a Clear Center partner, and of course, I'm a Clear Foundation member. My username on Clear Foundation is J O'Brien, J-O-B-R-I-E-N. Please feel free to send me a note or ask me a question anytime you want. I'm part of the education group on the Clear Foundation site, and I wanted to create a couple videos, really quick videos, to show why it makes sense to use Clear in the educational world. My main focus on this video is how to install it, which is going to be a quick one. But in future videos, I'm going to talk about content filtration, the use of Moodle or other different types of applications that schools like to use, and anything that you might have a request for that we've used. We've installed the ClearOS in about 20 schools for many different reasons, for some of the reasons I've already mentioned, and we've been very happy with its stability and its reliability. It's inexpensive, you can put it on old equipment or new equipment, and it works great. So let's start with the first thing, how to install it. If you know how to download an ISO and make it a CD, then you can install the ClearOS. If you don't know how to do that, then send me a note and I'll send you a disk with it on there. I have no problem doing that. So let's get to the installation. Here's what you need to install Clear. You need a computer system with 2 network cards, unless you're going to use it as a standalone appliance. Then you only need 1. In most cases, you're going to need 2. You need a CD-ROM drive, whether it's external or internal, it doesn't matter. Of course, you need a monitor and keyboard. But once you get it installed, you don't need a monitor and keyboard anymore. In fact, you don't need a CD drive. You just need the system to stand alone. So you can take a box, stick it in a corner, and walk away from it. So let's get to the installation. I have my ClearOS, it's in my CD-ROM drive, and I'm going to turn on my computer. You'll see on my monitor my BIOS, and you're going to see my computer start to boot up. It's pretty straightforward. If you've ever installed an operating system, there isn't much to it. Shortly after that, you'll see the boot screen. CD-ROM's loading right now. First thing I'm going to do, just type Linux, L-I-N-U-X, and hit enter. The operating system installation routine starts up. And I'm going to leave this video running because you're going to see how fast it is to install ClearOS. Choose your language, choose your keyboard, whether you're going to do it locally or FTP, in most cases local, whether you're doing an upgrade to a new version or simply a new install, in this case a new install. Say, hey, delete everything on the hard drive and go Clark. The new OS will probably say Clear Center. Choose gateway mode in most cases. What's your internet connection like? You can do DHCP, cable, standard DSL, PPoE. We've used it in all of them. It works for all of them. Quite well, actually. We're going to go Ethernet. And we'll just say it's manual. I'll put in the IP address of the Ethernet side of the network. Oh. A little simpler. And we'll say our gateway is 254, and our name server is, we'll use the same thing. On the LAN side, and a gateway, give it a root password. Use the default partitioning, and in this case I'm just going to choose every module: DHCP, DNS, intrusion detection, prevention, DMZ, one-to-one NAT, multi-WAN, bandwidth manager, web proxy, content filtering, all 3 different types of VPN, which by the way OpenVPN is very good, antivirus for the server, mail services, whether I'm using it for mail or just filtering mail, all the file services, FTP services, print services, database server, which it uses MySQL, and of course web servers Apache. Hit enter twice and you're done. This install routine and our equipment that we're using takes about 10 minutes total from the time the BIOS starts up to the end. So I'm going to stop this video while it installs and pick it up where it leaves off. You'll see these are standard routines that the system's going through. And quite honestly, the longest thing it takes is to format a hard drive, right? Let's see how long it takes. We'll stop here. I'll pick up when it's done. Thanks. I quickly wanted to show what happens on the installation routine after the hard drive is formatted. The install of the applications start. Of course, I chose every module, so the install takes longer. In a quick second, you'll see the list of how many applications are going to be installed and how much time is remaining, estimated time to remain to get them all on there. And here you see it. So I'm doing 486 packages. It's already done 7, and it hammers through them. When this is done, the system actually asks you just to reboot, and we'll pick up from there. The operating system just installed, and my system is rebooting now. And the ClearOS is booting up. This is version 5.0. 5.1 is coming out shortly. Just like any computer operating system, drivers need to be installed. Once the drivers are in, the services will start to turn on and the operating system will be ready to go. This will take about 30 more seconds. ClearOS actually boots up very fast and shuts down very fast. Here come the services. And here's the login screen. You really don't do much unless you like to work with the console at this point. Everything else is done through the web browser. A couple quick shortcuts here. You'll see Alt F2 allows you to log in, just like you're on a Linux system. You can navigate, look around, see what's going on. Pretty straightforward. And Alt F1 and back to this location. And from here on out, use the web browser. It's much easier. Thanks and have a great day.